Good evening. We'll have our special report, Dying for the American Dream, in just a bit. But first, an autistic teen is fired from his volunteer position at a local museum. He and his family say the lack of autism awareness in the valley is to blame. CBS 4's Nora Salinas spoke to the teen, and she's now back in the studio with all the details. Nora?
Sammy Martinez was diagnosed with autism when he was only 3 years old, and now at 19, he is a smart and friendly young man who is known to hug others to show his affection, but he says that it may have been his hugging that cost him his position as a volunteer.
My name is Samuel James Martinez. I'm 19. I go to South Texas College.
An avid student and music lover, Sammy Martinez is diagnosed with Asperger's, which is a form of autism, but he has never let that get in his way of living life to the fullest. After years of looking for employment, Sammy found a volunteering opportunity in February at the International Museum of Arts and Sciences in McAllen with the help of the Department of Assistive and Rehabilitative Services.
I get to talk to people and show them the animals.
But that opportunity was cut short only 3 weeks later. Sammy says he was given a warning about leaving his designated area at the museum and not hugging other staff members. Shortly after, he was given this letter of termination.
Does it make you kind of upset to read that?
Yeah, it makes me upset.
The letter states that Sammy failed to stay in his indicated station and attended visitors in an abrasive manner, behavior that his mother, Amy, says was simply misunderstood.
He likes to do what he's called stemming, right?
Yeah.
Where he walks back and forth. But people don't know that he's stemming when they see him walking back and forth. They think he's leaving his post. He's not leaving his post. He's trying to take in all the people there, and he starts walking, pacing. And those are things that you notice with autistic children that you wouldn't normally see with normal people.
Sammy says he was also reprimanded for hugging other volunteers, something that many people like him with autism like to do as a sign of friendship and affection.
It grounds them and it helps them. So when there's a lot of people in there, the first thing he likes to do is hug people.
We reached out to IMAS for a comment about Sammy's termination as a volunteer. They responded in a written statement saying that due to the confidential nature of this subject, they're unable to comment. According to the Autism Society, only 19% of people with disabilities were able to find employment in 2014. Sammy and his mom tell CBS 4 News they see a lack of opportunities for people with autism, especially in the valley.
We're hoping that if you know of businesses that hire people with autism or that will hire people to hire them, because it's really good for the community.
Sammy says he'll continue looking for employment, but wants to remind the public to be patient and accepting of people with disabilities in the workplace.
Although I don't like to be looked at as an autistic kid, I'm still like a person like everybody else, and basically I should be treated with respect.
Sammy and his mother don't necessarily blame the museum for firing him. They just think people are unaware of how to deal with people with autism.
Yeah, great story. You really feel for this kid. But where does Sammy and others like him with autism, where do they go to actually try to find a job or find somewhere to volunteer?
Well, Eddie, Sammy is currently working with the Department of Assistive and Rehabilitative Services here in the Valley to try and find another volunteer opportunity or a job. It helps people with disabilities. Now, anyone who would like more information can visit our website at valleycentral.com, and we have a link to that agency's website.
All right, well, thank you very much, Nora.